Hey guys, hey, we're doing a project. What is tonight? I forget what day. I need to check what the date is. Today is the 21st.
14th. Monday the 14th.
It is January the 14th, 2019. I'm Chuck, and that's Don behind the camera.
Hello.
For 2019, starting the new year. I tell you, it's been a hard time trying to start that record, but we're finally doing it. We're starting off, and hope everyone had a lovely new year. Going to be doing a swipe pattern technique using this Betty Crocker, kind of like a baster like you'd see for like barbecue. I got it at the dollar store. Thought I wanted to try this pattern. First time going to be doing it, so we're going to jump into this and see what happens there. So anyways, I hope you enjoy. Again, it's Chuck and Don from Art by Cater. Hope you enjoy. We're going to get started, and thank you for watching. Let's go. Tonight I'm using the 12 by 12 3/4 inch MDF board that's been treated with flat black, half-inch routed the sides for a transition. I'm covering it with using, I get confused on these, that this white, that black, right? This white base temp from Stonecoat, and using Jacquard True Red, using Jacquard Sapphire Blue, and Jacquard Yellow. We're using Stonecoat Art Coat. Now, like I said, I wanted to use a white base tint over this because with my swipe, I'm hoping that if I do drag, I'll get into that black base kind of coming through as another effect, if you will. And if I plan this right, we'll be doing 2 pours tonight. I saw a segment on the glow on Mike and the crew over there at Stonecoat, what they did, and I've been trying to work with a pattern, and hope my head's not in there. Sorry, I just checked that screen to make sure. Wanted to try it because I got a project that I've been working on, and it's taking a little longer than I thought that we've got for you guys. Hopefully it will be coming up in the future, and I'm really excited about it, and can't wait to get it out here so you guys can see what we're talking about, what we're doing. Anyways, the other thing, just had a thought and it went right out. This might be a little thinner than I wanted, but you know, let's try it anyways and let's see what we get. Come in here and chop it a little bit with my finger chop. Anyways, if you end up watching this video later, please leave some comments. We've been trying to go back through and follow up on some of those comments. Like to see if you like what we're doing or whatnot, and hopefully that we're inspiring in some way, whether it's techniques or acrylic ideas that my wife Dawn does. Let us know. We want to hear that feedback. So I'm going to start out with the yellow. Pull these sticks out. Hopefully this works. And I just want to do a pattern, like I said, a pattern swipe here. let's begin. So this actually has a cup. So I'm going to try the cup side on this first. See if that kind of gives me a pull and allows some of the color to stay in there. But we'll see. Let's see what we get. I love these first time tries that are in my mind and want to see if they'll work. So I can already see that I'm going to have a drip effect that I'm going to have to be paying attention to. So let's try this. I'm going to start out right here in the center. I'm just going to swash that. I can already tell I maybe didn't go long enough. So now what I want to do is I want to wipe that off. And this is going to be a messy, tedious process, but bear with me. I can see I probably should need another rag here real quick. That's a wipe rag and a clean rag. Alrighty, and then I want to jump to, let's go with the red, which is going to be kind of hard to see. We'll try it anyways. Try to pull that drip off. We're going to continue with the red. That's kind of what I wanted with that black. That below those black lines to kind of give me another effect, if you will, there. And I am hoping for a little bit of cell action because I'm using that base tint, so we will see what that does there. Oh, hello. Got a little wild with that swipe. And that one drug a little too much. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip that just ever so slightly. Get that off, and we're going to come back in. I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to do this one more time, hopefully not dripping. Still can't get that angle. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come in. Just going to come in from the other side. No, it's not going to be the same. So here's what I'm going to do. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alrighty. I'm going to grab a towel. Throw this off to the side over here. Push these colors back. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. I'll grab a towel, and I'm just going to start dropping color on that tile. Now we're going to jump into the blue. And I can already see that's movement. Maybe more than I wanted to, but hey. Trial and error. Got to find out if it's going to work or not. So. Okay. So I can see I'm already moving with the Stonecoat. A little more than I wanted to. Could have probably just did a base white on this, not use a tint that to go with having some cells. But now what I want to do is I want to come in between there. So let's do the blue. I'm actually going to turn this just to make it a little easier for me. See if I can keep a pattern going on there. I want to let that blue get way too much in there. Too much on my baster. So now let's see if we can't straighten this out. I'm going to come in here. Wipe that off. Come with the blue again. Try and control those drips as much as possible, but boy, it pulls up a lot of color. Well, I like what's going on there, but I wanted that to kind of come down a little bit. I was trying to square this piece up as much as possible. And let's see if I can tuck that red in there. Still shortened up, see that? Because of the drips. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep on going because it's kind of taking those colors and melding them, if you will. And got a little drip there. That's okay, I can fix that in a little bit. So we'll do one more. And I probably should have let that white get in there because then it would have yep, so let's drag that one more time, soften up that white a little bit. Got a nice red, white, and blue going on over here on the tile. All right, I'm going to spin that for control. Boy, that yellow just went, just blew out. Looks like a yellow mushroom. I wonder why that is. So let's do this. Pull off some of that color. Come in here, opposite direction. Oh, I'm dragging that white a lot, huh? Okay, gotta stop. Got a lot. Way too much. It's picking up way too much. Just gonna touch that a little bit. Come back in here. Try and redo that one. Oh, there's a drip. Gonna leave that down for a second. Wow, that's just completely. So I can see if I did this pattern on a different with a base. Hey, if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll jump in there. Again, I can see where the base tent, having that towards, I'm getting some cells going on. Maybe I would have been able to keep this pattern a little tighter, but that's okay. I wanted to see if this would work, and if you watch some of our videos, that's part of what I do. I come up with ideas and say, hey, let's try this, see what works. I'm not afraid to jump in there and try it. And if you guys, if I inspire you to try something different, then hey, that's what we're trying to do here. So, plus I'm having fun. So, that one's not going to work. So I'm going to dabble this. Clean up my baster. Flip this. Which I think it's kind of blending out, huh?
Oh, I think it's really, really cool.
This though, I'm like, what happened there? It's like the only one. It's like it's kind of like just mushroom the color.
Yeah, this is really neat though. It's just really cool. I mean, keep doing it. Keep doing
Yep,
it.
yep.
Really looks neat.
So we're going to switch to the red. See if I can grab just a little color. Come in here and swipe the opposite direction. Red is strong, so what we'll do is we'll a little too much swash and not enough swash. All right, time to rotate so I get a better angle on it. Pull the color, wipe that off, and begin. Oh, and a dribble. You can see maybe using a smaller baster and one that's not cupped like this, to where I was kind of wondering if that was going to grab color, you know, in this little cup portion, and I was kind of curious how that was going to work there. So let's grab that. Let's see. I can go ahead and continue that red. And get in here one last. Try to control that drip. So I was trying to keep a square. You can see where I got a nice color mixture going on this tile over here. So now what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, because I got some dribbles and edges and everything, I'm going to let it do what it's going to do. I think I'm just going to come in here and probably just swipe these edges. Just give it some contrast. Play with that color, or just swipe that color out. What would you suggest?
No, don't sweat. Keep doing that tool. The whole thing. But
Just carry it all the way out.
yeah.
Okay. Well, you can do that. Flip this again. Oh, that's the same way. Trying to keep straight on my pattern. Yeah, I think that was a good idea. My wife has a winner.
It's very pretty. I really, really like it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like it going like that sideways like that.
Cool. Time to pick up some more color. Now I'm just trying to, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. I'm just trying to get just a little bit because now I don't want that color to be as bright coming out. And it probably will be, but we can just come back in there and wipe it again.
And then you put blues on the other end?
Yep.
And reds down the corners?
Yep.
Very cool. Can you put that in
What's that?
view a little bit? Like maybe down
Which one?
Your plate?
Oh.
I mean your, yeah, that. Just like,
Yeah, I'm kind of just wiping
just move
on
it
this tile.
so you can see what you're doing. No, but more.
It's kind of getting messy, but hey, that's okay. I'm going to set that down a little bit, wipe my hands real quick, reposition this. That red's getting kind of mudded out, but that's fine. Let's get in there with the red. Again, I'm just barely touching the edge now because I don't want to pick up a lot of color. So I'm going to come in here, exactly right where I did that drop. And I'm going to come in and redo this one too. Oh, that needs another color. Come in here, just lay down that color just a little bit. We can hit this one more time just to kind of max out that color. Lay that down for a second. Flip it to the side. Let's see if I can clean up some of this in the center here. So I'm losing color, so we'll grab some more red. I think that's an excellent idea my wife had. I like this. Looks very fun. It's definitely messy, but hey. As the kids would say, if you're not getting messy, you're not having fun. Alright, let's get some of that blue back in there. Might be able to straighten up those lines. So it's kind of. Kind of looks like, does that look like a decoupage to you on that tile?
Oh, it's really, really cool. It's a nice effect.
And there it is. Fun stuff.
Pretty neat.
That's fun. I think my wife had a good idea on continuing that out. I was going to swap it, but that looks cool. Alrighty, so learned some things here on the, maybe without a base temp to achieve cells that might have kept its, what's that word I'm looking for? Continuity. But still, I'm still happy with it. I'm still happy with the effect. Happy about this little tool. It'll probably be fun cleaning it up. But hey, for $1, why not? Let's try new things. Anyways, I'm going to heat this up, switch gears, and I've got another piece I'm going to do here. We might do some tiles if we've got some resin mixed up. I want to switch over and play with another color piece, like I said, I saw in Stonecoat the other night. So let me throw some heat on this, and we'll switch boards here real quick. I don't want to throw too much heat on this because I don't want it to move much more than it already has. Come on. I hate this little tool here. I gotta get a little trailer. So I'm just gonna lightly touch this. Get some of those air bubbles out. There we go. I'm gonna pick this up, put it on that corner a little bit.
Wow, it looks really pretty.
Interesting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And the effect of picking up and dragging that tool, it kind of gives that color and that blend, which is really cool. And that's our chase dog coming in with his paws. It sounds like it's on top. He snuck in here. Good boy. All right, let me grab a tray. Throw this in our drying rack. Slide by it.
Oh, sorry.
Just a second. Sorry, folks. I'm not on screen, but give me just a second. We'll switch gears here. That's a fun piece.
Yeah, it really is.
Keep an eye on it. Hopefully it won't move too much.
Can you take a quick picture of it?
Sure.
Oops.
Go over here. Oh.
Chase sounds like he's got his high heels on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool beans?
Yep.
So kind of got a transition there, so let's switch.
That's neat.
That was fun.
Yeah, I like that.
That was a fun piece. You like trying stuff new. If you don't try stuff new, you don't learn. So hey, you gotta reach out. You gotta pull that trigger if so to say. I'm gonna set these just off to the side here because it's a completely different color than what I want. But you know what? I'm gonna pick up some of this stuff and just finish up this tile and be done with it. We'll let that tile do its thing and fun. Fun, fun, fun. Those are sticky, sticky, sticky. Heat that out real quick. Should throw that in the tray at the same time. Wasn't thinking, folks. Sorry. Bear with me. We'll switch. There we go. Fun colors on that tile. I tell you, tiles are the easiest thing to do out there, you know. They're fun. We're hoping to get some set up here for an art show coming up, what, next month or the following month? We'll let you guys know. Get back into doing some of these art shows, which are fun. Dogs might bark here in a second, so bear with us. I can hear our
I'll try and
son's pulling up.
spearhead that.
All right, we're going to switch to 3/8 MDF board that I've already prepped with black, flat black. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, and I still don't have one in here. I think it's out back. So anyways, so here we go. So I've got some resin in the cup here. We're going to sit here and pour this out. Now I saw this on Stonecoat. Mike was over there. He actually took it was just a sample board that he was prepping. And I've been trying to get a color that I want for this project that I've been telling you guys that I got coming up. Sorry if that came out of focus. It looked like it might have. But because I want a certain look, you know, kind of mixing in, and it'll make sense once I get into it. I'm doing all the prep for it right now. Prepping the piece and then trying to get a color idea. I don't know if I want to go blue, this is kind of the theme that actually Mike did a green the other night, and I don't know if I want to go blue, which I'm going to do tonight with his same technique that he did the other night, or I'm going to do and I just realized I didn't mix up my alcohol spray, which I meant to do that before I started, so get this laid out. A blue or a purple theme for kind of the slab effect. So I don't know, still kind of toying with that. So I'm going to try the blue tonight, see how it comes out, and we'll go from there. Whoa, hello. Got some bubbles there. Do my finger dash. I'm curious if they say anything about my technique. I like my finger dash. Kind of get the same effect. It's hard to see because you're clear on black, so. Anyways, squirt alcohol there. I got some bubbles, so let's now. I don't want that to happen, but I'm going to hit this real quick. There we go. Get that real quick. See if I can't get some of my. So basically we're just using spray paints, and I'm going to be using actually some of, I kind of like this color, using that for my Aztec Gold. Where are we at? Aztec Gold by Pearl X, and it's not going to focus. But anyways, trying to use up some of these little samples that we got from Michael's, which they're fine, but they're really a nuisance to play with. you know, it's a lot easier, you know, because you basically one or two and they're done, but I want to just, you know, since we got them, I want to use them up. And that one's not wanting to stir very well. So I'll grab a little stick, stir that up, kind of break that up a little bit. See if we can't get that in that little bottle. Sorry, I'm keeping this off the canvas just for a little bit. And the trials of not prepping before we start. Sorry, I'm just getting this alcohol spray bottle up. Wipe that up. Pour in the alcohol. Cap on, shake it up, and it should be ready to go. There we go. Got our little alcohol solution. So I'm trying this little squirt bottle. I prefer a mist bottle that I can adjust the head, but anyways, I wanted to try this out tonight. I think the mist bottle is a little bit more effective and more control. But anyways, you know, gotta try things out. So anyways, tonight we are using Rust-Oleum Metallic Brilliant Finished Blue. I don't know if you can see that cap there. We're just gonna push this out of the way. There we go. Fog. Just a little bit of white there. Shook them up before, but they need shook up again. Same thing, just using Rust-Oleum white. Just kind of fog that in. We're going to take our gold, just kind of missed a couple of corners, let it pick up. Good. Gonna come in and we're gonna just kind of mix with that. Just pull that back and forth. Wipe off the hands real quick. Whew, lordy. Sorry, I'll turn on the fan here real quick. Okay. Now we're going to come back with Rust-Oleum Black Metallic Brilliant Finish. Basically going to fog the whole thing. we go. Open this door a second. And then we're going to take our color, we're going to shake it up, our alcohol, and spritz it. And let's see what it does there. I'm actually going to take a little bit of straight. Oh, there we go. Now you can kind of see it. Just kind of mixed in with straight alcohol. There we have it. Alright, you guys. Let me see if I can let you see. Get in there. I like the mist effect better. Let me see if I can lift that to kind of show you what's going on. Like I said, I'm kind of deciding whether to go into do a blue or a purple. But I wanted to kind of play with it and see where this comes out, because I might go back to one of the original sample pieces what I'll show you. But anyways, let me switch this back over and we'll call it a night, because we got a little too much going on here to switch over to the tile. I might click back on in a few minutes and show you the tile pieces maybe in another video. But let me switch over and we'll go from there. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed. This was fun. Did a couple pieces tonight, got back into the things gear with New Year in January. Hope everyone is succeeding in their goals. We are definitely trying to succeed. Please again, if you like our channel and the first time coming in, please subscribe, ring that bell. And if you have any comments, please leave comments below. Thanks for watching, have a good night, and hey, put some resin in your life, it'll make you happy. Thanks guys.